Welcome to the next module of the Epson training. In this video, we will show you how to use your Epson interactive projector and pens.
So I'm going to show you how to use Epson's built-in whiteboard feature. So what you're going to do is from the home screen, you're going to click on whiteboard. And it will take you to a blank whiteboard screen. I'm going to go down through all the icons and the features on the whiteboard. So these first two, unfortunately, are unavailable right now. So I'm going to jump down to the third icon. And here you can select a background on the whiteboard. So say I want to write a letter and have lined paper. I can do that. Here it is. And I can start to draw. If I want to change the background again, I just click on that. There's a grid, there's lines for music, or I can just go back to my blank screen. If I want to clear what I just did, I can go down to the garbage can and clear the screen. So the next feature I'm going to talk about is our zoom in feature. So I'm going to click on this icon, this magnifying glass with the plus. Here you can see I just have a squiggle on the whiteboard. I can zoom in by just tapping that plus icon, and I can zoom out by clicking on the minus. If I zoom in and I just want to go back to the default, I'm going to click this magnifying glass with the ×1 on it, and it will go back to the normal size. The last icon for the zoom feature is this box with the plus magnifying glass in it. If you click that, you can select the part of the image that you want to zoom into, and it will zoom in that specific area for you. You can also move around, and if you want to go back to default, again, you're going to hit that magnifying glass with the ×1 in it. Our next features that I'm going to go over are down at the bottom here. You can change the color of your pen with these color dots. You can also change the type of stylus that you're using. You can go from pen to highlighter to even shapes. So if I want to click a shape and I want a blue triangle, I can make one like that. If I want to go back to my pen, I'm just going to click that shape again, and I can go back to my pen. If I want a very thick line, I can do that. And again, if I want to change it back, you do that. If I want to erase, here is my eraser tool. You can again change the thickness of it, and you're just going to trace what you want deleted. Our next tool is going to be another dotted square with an arrow in it this time. With this tool, you can click the shape that you want, and you can move it away anywhere that you want to on that screen. If you want to undo anything on the screen as you're working, you can click the undo button and it will go through and take you back. Or if you want it back, you can click the redo button. The last feature that I'm going to go over on this whiteboard tool through Epson is going to be this box right here with the plus in it. So as you can see right now, we are on page 1 of 1. If I want to keep my work and add a new page, it is now a blank whiteboard screen. But if I want to go back to what I've already done and kept, all you do is click that back arrow. So here is my first page, here is my second page. I can draw something new on it. And if I no longer want my second page, I can go over to here with my red X and clear and delete that second page. All right, so now we're just gonna go over the general controls of the Epson Smart Projector. So we are using a second grade phonics video just to demonstrate. You can use all of the controls like you normally would on your computer for YouTube. So if I want to make my screen bigger to full size, I can simply click that. You can do the closed captions and the settings and whatnot. So I'm just going to go ahead and play this second grade phonics video. And you can, again, just do that like you normally would. You can hear the video going on the speaker. The video is going smoothly. Now say you want to do the AV mute and you want to get rid of the sound and the picture on the screen.
Hi everyone.
You simply click this icon and you have turned off the picture and sound. And again, that icon is the one with the microphone and screen with the line through it. However, you can see while I was talking, your video is still going. So right now your students are missing all of that content on the whiteboard. However, when I turn it back on, it should pick up exactly where your computer is at.
Open syllables.
So now they are matching
These
again.
are syllables that end with a vowel.
Now moving on to the magnifying part.
Tiger.
Again, if I just pause that YouTube video, you can simply zoom in if you want it to be bigger. I'm going to zoom in with the plus icon. You can zoom out with the minus. And if you want it back to default, you can simply just click that ×1. If you want a specific part zoomed in, you're going to click this button, the dash square with the plus in it. Say I want the tiger to be centralized and zoomed in. It makes the tiger bigger, and again, you can kind of pan around where you want it to be zoomed in. And if you want it back to default, you're going to click that ×1 magnifying glass. Okay, so now I'm going to show you the split screen feature. So here we just have up a normal web browser. We're looking at second grade iReady Math. Here is a problem. John has 60 white and red balloons. There are 40 white balloons. Here, I don't really have a lot of space to work out this problem. So here's where the split screen feature could really be useful. You want to click this icon down here with the whiteboard and pen in it. When I click that, it splits the screen, so half is whiteboard and half is still the PDF that you were just viewing. Now I can work out this problem over here. I have my pen color choices up. It's the same features as the whiteboard that we went over earlier, and you can do the problem over here with all the room in the world that you need. You can also, with the split screen, you can move it so that the whiteboard is smaller and the PDF is bigger. You can just drag this little bar right here, make it bigger or smaller, or if you want it gone completely, you just slide it out.
In the next section, I will be going over the Epson interactive pens. Along with your new projectors and remotes, you will receive Epson interactive pens. These pens will come with rechargeable batteries and a battery wall charger. Although there are 4 slots to charge batteries, you will only be using 2. When the batteries are fully charged, they can be inserted into the pens. The parts of the pen are shown on this diagram. Number 1 is the pen tip. Number 2 is the battery light. Number 3 is the function button. Number 4 is the attachment for optional strap or cord. And number 5 is the battery cover. Your projector came with a blue pen and an orange pen. When the pen turns off, simply hold the pen to turn the pen back on. If you press the function button, the battery light flashes briefly, then turns off. If the battery is low, the battery light flashes continuously. For best performance, hold the pen perpendicular to the board. Do not cover the black section near the tip of the pen. On the back of the pen cup is a strong magnet so that the pens can be hung on whiteboards for easy access. The pens can be used in 2 ways, as a drawing tool or as a mouse. To write or draw on the projection surface in built-in annotation mode or built-in whiteboard mode, do the following. To select a projected item, such as an icon, tap the projection surface with the pen tip. To draw on the projected screen, tap the projection surface with the pen and drag it as necessary. To switch the pen from a drawing tool to eraser, press the button on the side. This will also bring up the pen menu if you want to change the color or the style of your pen. To move the pointer, hover over the surface without touching it. To use the pen as a mouse in PC interactive mode, do the following. To left-click, tap the board with the pen tip. To double-click, tap twice. To right-click, press the button on the side. To click and drag, tap and drag with the pen. To move the cursor, hover over the board without touching it. We hope you enjoyed learning how to use our new Epson interactive projectors. There are so many ways to make your classroom even more interactive with the projectors and pens. Look for the next lesson where we will explore and demonstrate some interactive resources that can be used in your classrooms. Thanks for watching.